by Victor Mayer Shamburger and Kenneth Cookier. What is big data? Big data originally referred to the overgrowth of information that was too big to fit into a computer's processing memory. But big data is less about big and more about all. Big data refers to the collection of all the information and using all of it in the decision-making or prediction process, as opposed to collecting just a sample. Shifting the mindset toward big data. In order to shift the mindset, we need to recognize that we currently have the ability to analyze vast amounts of data about any topic. We need to embrace the inexactitude of data and respect correlations and let go of the search for causality, because big data will not tell you why it is. It will simply tell you that it is. Two of the benefits of big data are that it paints a more comprehensible picture and gives you quicker results. Big data is about correlations. Correlations allows us to examine the relationship between two sets of data. A high correlation means that if one changes, the other is likely to change. A low correlation means that if one changes, little is likely to happen to the other. But knowing that there is a correlation is good enough. You don't need to know why. Causality versus correlation. What's the difference? Causality is why something happens. It can rarely, if ever, be proven, and it's very expensive to investigate. Your findings are often obscure. Correlation is non-causal. It's cheap and easy and points the way for causal experiments. Relationships are also very clear and can be shown mathematically. Digitization versus datification. Digitization is a digital picture of the information. Datification is to put the information in a quantified format so that it can be tabulated and analyzed. Some valuable types of data are recombinant data, extensible data, data exhaust, open data. We can also talk about the depreciating value of data and the value of the priceless. Some of the implications of big data are the demise of the expert, having scale without mass, and that a market for personal data might emerge. Also, mid-sized companies may disappear. Some of the risks of big data are privacy concerns, notice and consentment, anonymization, opting out, probability and punishment, individualized profiling, and dictatorship of data. Some ways to control big data is to shift privacy protection from individual consent to holding data users accountable. Having new professionals or agencies that require monitoring and transparency of data, and some antitrust regulations. What's the future of big data? Even bigger data as the tools for analyzing and sorting improve. Big data is only a resource and a tool incapable of invention, ingenuity, and creativity. All the information in the world can never be gathered, and it will always contain mistakes.